Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday Night Dash race. Tonight we are at Auto Club for the iRacing Garage Talk 120 for the final race of Season 10. Practice just ended, and we're getting ready to begin qualifying here. As we said, the final race of the season. Also, Buchanan, if we take a look at the standings, has clinched the championship, but Colton Gardner and Hunter Hughes separated by 1 point for second place. So really good. Gonna be fun to watch those two go at it tonight for second. And if we take a look at the driver stand or the team standings, JM Motorsports leading over Smoky Mountain Racing by a little over about 70 points, a little less than 70 points. And as long as JM Motorsports takes the green flag, they will have clinched the championship. But here we have Lane Snow currently on his qualifying lap. Hunter Hughes currently in first. Again, Hunter Hughes 1 point behind Colton Gardner for second place. If he can qualify on pole, then that would tie them coming to the green flag. But Colton Gardner has not completed a lap yet. Whereas Hunter Hughes is still on pole. Here is Colton Gardner. Beginning his first lap here tonight. Seeing if he can challenge Hunter Hughes for a pole position. Here he is across the line, Colton Gardner. In 11th. So we'll see if he can improve here on this lap. Also, Buchanan, your champion, still has not completed a lap. He's not even on the track at the moment. So here's Colton Gardner. If he wants to hold on to second, he is not doing himself any favors by starting in the back. But here he is across the line. That puts him on pole ahead of Hunter Hughes by 0.033 seconds. 33 1,000ths of a second separates Colton Gardner from Hunter Hughes. Dawson Buchanan still has not completed a lap. Not even on the track right now. I'm not sure what is happening with him. But right now it looks like Colton Gardner will be on pole, which will change his gap to 2 points over Hunter Hughes, who starts right behind him in second. But coming into tonight from Auto Club Speedway, located in Fontana, California, opened in 1997, 2 miles long, 14 degrees of banking around 1 through 4. 40-minute practice and 5-minute quali as always. And tonight we got a 60-lap race with a stage break at lap 25 for a total of 120 miles to finish off the season. As Dawson Buchanan was able to get a lap in there, but it's 14th, so thinking maybe he just didn't want to interfere with that battle for second, possibly. That is why he qualified in the back. Colton Gardner started for pole. Let's hear from him before we get going green here. Hey, Colton, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations on pole.
Thank you.
Sorry. You're currently 2 points ahead of Hunter for second place. What are you looking for here tonight to keep that position?
Just hopefully can finish in front of him. This track's pretty difficult and everything. It's going to be hard to figure out who saves the tires the most, for one. But yeah, just hopefully try and finish out ahead of him. Hunter's got good speed tonight. But it's definitely going to come down to saving tires.
All right, and yeah, actually, that's all. So thank you, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So there was Colton Gardner, your pole sitter for tonight's race, who will be leading us to the green flag here in a few moments. As our car is starting to pull off, let's take a look at the starting grid for tonight's race. So Colton Gardner on pole, followed by Hunter Hughes. That's the battle for second place in the standings. Garrett Jarnigan starting in third, Nicholas Warboy fourth, Brian McKinney fifth, Dylan Barron sixth, Lane Snow in seventh, DJ Fluck in eighth, Erik Richardson starting ninth, Vinny Silva 10, Jeremy Clemens will be starting 11th, Chris Fuge 12th, Jackson Malin 13, Dawson Buchanan 14, Bill Muffeld 15, and then John Miles rounding out the field in 16th for tonight. So for one final time here in Season 10 with the Xfinity cars, pace car is off. And Colton Gardner will lead us to the green flag. As we come to the line, 60 laps. Good jump there on the outside by Hunter Hughes. That's going to put him into the race lead. Big push there by Warboy in the 27. He'll go high. Hunter Hughes back low and he'll clear for the lead. Back behind them, Colton Gardner fighting with Barons. Gardner on the inside. He'll be able to make that pass. Actually, they're side by side here as we head into turn number 3 for the first time. So side by side for third and side by side for fourth behind them. That lap led there by Hunter Hughes makes the gap 1 point again between them. So if he can win the stage and Colton Gardner does not lead a lap, Then it'll come down to whoever finishes better. As Colton Gardner getting cleared by the number 1 of Dylan Behrens. Here we got Lane Snow, I believe. Or no, not Lane. Brian McKinney going to the inside of Lane Snow. He'll take 7th away from him. So Hunter Hughes here in the early stages of this one leads by a 1/10 of a second, but here comes Nicholas Warburg with a big run there out of turn number 4. He's right on his back bumper as we head across the start finish. Warburg's gonna look high here out of turn number 2. Bit of a run onto the back straightaway. Right on his bumper into turn 3. We get our chopper view here at this battle for the lead. 2 cars, and then here comes Dylan Behrens to the inside. He's caught up now, so we got 3 cars all battling for the lead on lap number 5. And now Buchanan with a bit of a run. He's also starting to catch this lead pack. Here to the inside goes Nicholas Warboy. He's going to have to back out and get back behind Hunter Hughes, though. Warboy goes back to the outside. Behrens looking to the inside of Warboy. Now Behrens with a bit of a run. He'll be squeezed up high. And now he goes to the inside of Warboy again. He's got a big run. Pulls ahead by a nose. And now he'll drop way back. And here comes Dawson Buchanan. He's going to go to the outside of Dylan Behrens. And he's going to take away the 3rd spot. Buchanan still catching up slowly here as he's made his way up all the way from starting 14th. As he goes to the inside of Warboy. Not quite able to clear though out of turn 4. He's still got about half a car length on him, but Warboy side by side. There's Warboy on the outside, but into turn number 1. Dawson Buchanan will be able to clear him and take away that 2nd spot. Colton Gardner still back and forth. As again, that gap from Gardner to Hughes is a point at the moment. And for anybody who cares, the Yankees just took the lead over the Dodgers. Colton Gardner up to third here. He now gets around Nicholas Warboy, who's fallen back to the fourth position. Top four cars, all within a couple of car lengths of each other, separated by about 1.5 seconds from first to fourth. And congratulations to the FRRacing Endurance team for their second place finish in the LMP2 class at the iRacing Petite Le Mans. Wednesday night dash drivers Hunter Hughes, Ian Miller, and Lucas Ponarelli teamed up for the 10-hour event this past Saturday. Or not this past Saturday, but like the Saturday before that. And they charged through the field, moving into the podium positions late in the race. And it's the first podium for the FRRacing's Endurance team as we head back here. Dawson Buchanan going for the lead on Hunter Hughes. And he's able to clear out of turn 4. Hunter Hughes fighting back on the high side as they make contact. A little bit of net code there, it looks like. But Hunter Hughes barely ahead of him. And now Dawson Buchanan able to clear coming out of turn 3. That's going to let Colton Gardner catch way up. And now he's going to join him in this three-way battle for the lead. Colton Gardner looking for an important position right here. As if the race were to end right now, they would be tied for second. But here comes Colton Gardner. He's going to look to the inside of Hunter Hughes. Hughes with the momentum from the high side. He's able to pull away by about half a car length coming out of turn 3. Or I think that was turn 2 actually. Now into turn 3. He's going to go back to the inside. They're side by side. Big run here in Dawson Buchanan. 3 wide for the lead. Across the start finish. It's going to be Hunter Hughes on the outside. But Colton Gardner coming back on the inside. They're still side by side on the back straightaway. And they remain side by side. Out of turn 3 and 4. Back across the start finish. But I believe Colton Gardner did lead a lap there. Which means the gap is back to 2 points now. So this is a really important point that they're fighting for here for the stage win. Hunter Hughes able to pull ahead slightly, but now Colton Gardner back to the inside again. Dawson Buchanan hanging back here in third as he watches this battle for the lead go on ahead of him. Hunter Hughes able to clear Gardner for the lead as we go on board with Dawson Buchanan. Colton Gardner looking back to the inside, not able to do anything. Dawson Buchanan with a big run here on Colton Gardner. He's going to look to the outside into turn 1 on lap 18 of 30, I believe, in the stage. Or 18 of 25 in the stage, sorry. Here comes Buchanan on the outside of Gardner. As now Hunter Hughes drops back to third, and Buchanan's going to go back to the lead. So coming up on just 5 laps to go in the stage, Buchanan leads over Colton Gardner. Hunter Hughes not far behind in third, but he is falling farther behind. Gardner still challenging Buchanan there for the race lead. Hughes actually with a bit of a run here on the backstretch. He's catching up. Just 4 laps to go in stage number 1. Colton Gardner in second. He's got to run. He's going to look to the high side. Here on Dawson Buchanan with just 3 laps to go in the stage. We're here for that very important extra point over Hunter Hughes. Although if one of those two ends up winning the race, then whoever wins the race will end up finishing in second, no matter what else happens to the other points. But if Dawson Buchanan ends up winning, then this is a very important point for the stage win. As Gardner and Buchanan side by side across the start finish, 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Hunter Hughes still hanging around, just a couple of car lengths behind. As he still closes the gap. Gardner edges ahead for the lead, but Buchanan on the inside, he gets a bit of a run. Here's Hunter Hughes way down onto the apron. He's got a big run now. as we're on the final lap of the stage. Buchanan currently leading. Here comes Colton Gardner to the inside, looking to steal a stage win. They make contact. Colton Gardner on the inside, and he will win stage number 1. Colton Gardner getting the stage win. That's going to put him 3 points ahead of Hunter Hughes as a pace car coming out. Some really good racing there in stage 1 for those top 3 drivers. As they will now get ready for our cycle of pit stops before heading into the second and final stage. So coming into the pits here, led by Colton Gardner, and then Dawson Buchanan second, and Hunter Hughes in third. And out of the pits, looks like Hunter Hughes is going to jump Colton Gardner and take over the race lead, while Buchanan will fall back to 5th. As we'll cycle through the field here a little bit, as we haven't really been able to do that due to the racing up front. There's Colton Gardner in second, Nicholas Warboy in third, restarting in third. He was up there at the beginning of the stage. Garrett Jarnigan, he'll be in fourth. Also Buchanan losing a couple of spots, and he'll be starting back in fifth. Jax Malin 6th, Richardson 9th. Ryan McKinney will be restarting in 8th. John Miles 9. Jeremy Clemens 10. Chris Fuge 11. Bill Muffeld in 12. DJ Fluck 14, and then Dylan Behrens in 15. He's making his way back around the track, and then Vinny Silva will be restarting 15th, a lap down at the moment, as we get ready to go back to the green flag here. But first, after the race, make sure you tune in to an all-new episode of FR Racing's Garage Talk, featuring Wednesday night dash drivers DJ Fluck and Erik Richardson. So in this week's episode, DJ goes all in on even year Joey Logano. They also look at the concept of a stadium district, and could something like that work for a racetrack. They also look at some new SimMagic products and recap the first podium for FR Racing's endurance during the iRacing Petit Le Mans. as the pace car is off. We're set for 33 more laps to decide a second place finisher in season 10. Good jump there by Hunter Hughes. He pulls away to the race lead. Nicholas Warboy to the inside of Colton Gardner, trying to take away second, and then Dawson Buchanan already up a spot to fourth as he's getting loose there out of turn 2, but he's able to save it. As he's back now into P4, looking to make his way back through the field. So Hunter Hughes, a little less than a half-second gap to Colton Gardner for the race lead. If he finishes there, he will finish second in the championship. And then Colton Gardner would drop back to third, obviously. So Colton Gardner in second for the race. The 27 there of Nicholas Warboy on the inside of Dawson Buchanan in fourth. But Dawson Buchanan clears, and now he's going to look to the inside of Nicholas Warboy for third, as that was Garrett Jarnigan. Look to the inside of Buchanan. Misspoke and said Nicholas Warboy. But now Buchanan will clear Warboy, and he'll take away the third spot. Hunter Hughes, half a second lead over Colton Gardner. Looking to win his first race of the season, I believe, as Dawson Buchanan has won every race except for one. He's looking for the oval sweep of the season. He's going to have to make up 2 more spots to do that. Well, here comes Warboy to the outside of him. It's their side by side there for the third position. But Buchanan pulling away on the inside. Gap to Hunter Hughes up front, staying roughly the same there at half a second. Now Dawson Buchanan catching up to Colton Gardner. Gonna challenge him for second as he goes to the outside as they come into turn 1. Warboy will follow on the outside. Now he goes to the middle. Jarnigan back in 5th, looking to get a run. And side by side for second is Buchanan and Gardner. Buchanan able to clear, and now Warboy look to the outside of Colton Gardner as well. That's for third. Gardner is looking back to the inside. They're side by side again on the back stretch. Warboy edging ahead. So he keeps running that top side. But he gets a much better run that time out of turn 4, and he's able to clear Colton Gardner for third. And now Garrett Jarnigan looking to make another pass on Colton Gardner. With Austin Buchanan in second. He's starting to catch up here to Hunter Hughes for the race lead with 25 laps to go. Warboy in third, and then Colton Gardner in fourth. He's 7/10 behind Hunter Hughes. But here comes Nicholas Warboy. He's looking to the inside of Buchanan for second. But he's into the wall. But he regroups back in third. He's side by side with Colton Gardner. Gardner on the inside of Warboy. Lane Snow back in sixth. He's gotten back into the frame as he's caught up to this pack now. Here comes Dawson Buchanan to the inside of Hunter Hughes, who got loose there out of turn 4, and he's going to clear for the race lead once again. Hunter Hughes not done. He's going to continue to battle Buchanan for the lead. But here comes Colton Gardner. He's looking to take third back away. Is Warboy back into the wall? That's going to slow both of them up. As Hunter Hughes continue to challenge Dawson Buchanan for the race lead. Colton Gardner on the inside of Nicholas Warboy. For third, Garrett Jarnigan also right there with him. Hunter Hughes looking back to the outside of Buchanan for the race lead. But nothing much going for him there. Colton Gardner falls back to fifth as Garrett Jarnigan able to get a position on him. Here's Garrett Jarnigan to the outside of Nicholas Warboy. He'll take away third. Colton Gardner also to the outside of Warboy. And now he'll take fourth away. And now Jax Malin also looking at the inside of Nicholas Warboy. And that's for fifth, so Nicholas Warboy falling all the way back here. Almost to fifth. As we're side by side with Garrett Jarnigan and Colton Gardner now for third. Well, with less than 20 laps to go now, things seem to have somewhat settled down as Buchanan now with a 4/10 of a second lead over over Hunter Hughes, and then Garrett Jarnigan in third with Colton Gardner behind him, trying to pursue. So here comes Gardner, looking to the inside. They're side by side now for third. Colton Gardner will should be, if he finishes right here, I believe he should be ahead of Hunter Hughes and keep second in the championship. So for Hunter Hughes, as long as Colton Gardner keeps this position, he needs to win the race. But behind them, we have a battle for fifth here with Jarnigan and Lane Snows. They make a little bit of contact. Back up front here, Dawson Buchanan now with about a second lead. Seems like he's on his way to another win. Will be his 9th of the season. Well, Hunter Hughes is not done yet. He's going to continue to fight as he needs a win to keep his, or to clinch second place. But here comes Colton Gardner. He's making his run on Hunter Hughes. With just 14 or 13 laps to go. With Buchanan extending his lead now about half a second. Or about 1 second. Here comes Colton Gardner looking to the inside of Hunter Hughes. Colton Gardner. Not quite able to clear for the position. Hunter Hughes looking back to the inside. But Colton Gardner able to clear with just 10 laps now to go. So, Colton Gardner looks like he's on his way to a second place finish in the championship. Looking through the field here, we got a bit of a battle for 8th, maybe. Not quite. Maybe for 6th. Yeah, here we go. Erik Richardson and Garrett Jarnigan for 5th. And then Nicholas Warboy in 7th behind them. Contact there between Nicholas Warboy and Erik Richardson. Max Malin now in 4th. He's got a run here on Hunter Hughes. So Dawson Buchanan with the lead. He's got just 5 laps to go before he will cruise his way to his 9th win of the season. Currently, the running order is actually the top 3 are the top 3 in the championship, as long as Jax Malin does not end up catching Hunter Hughes. Jax Malin is closing the gap on Hunter Hughes. Just a little bit out of time here. Just 3 laps to go. A bit of a battle for third with Malin and Hughes. Jax Malin now looking to the inside. It's Jax Malin able to make the pass on Hunter Hughes, but now Hughes taking it back as we get the white flag. Just 1 lap to go here in the final race of Season 10. Hunter Hughes currently holds a position. Malin makes a little bit of contact there. It's going to allow Hunter Hughes to pull away, but now Jax Malin with a bit of a run touches the wall. And it turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Jax Malin puts the bumper to Hunter Hughes, trying to push him out of the way. As we head to the start finish, Hunter Hughes able to hold on for P3 as Dawson Buchanan gets another win. Colton Gardner finishing in second, and will end up finishing second in the championship, as we will now wait for them in the broadcast booth. As everybody congratulating Dawson Buchanan there. As there are your final results for tonight, as we'll just wait here for these guys to join me. Dawson Buchanan getting the win. Again for the 9th time this season. Colton Gardner finishing at second, and the Hunter Hughes rounding out the podium in third for the race and the championship. So Hunter, congrats on the podium tonight and finishing third overall in the championship. First of all,
Thank you.
coming into tonight, I guess what was your goal to try and get that point back on Colton and how did everything work out for you?
I was really just trying to either lead a lap or lead at the stage break. It was really just trying to fight for every one of those bonus points. And and I honestly wasn't expecting Dawson to not qualify, so I thought I had the pole secured there, but then Colton beat me by like a couple hundredths. But yeah, then going into the race, I was feeling pretty good actually because I led a good chunk of the first half, but yeah, then coming down to the yellow flag, we were racing hardcore, all three of us, and I don't know what happened in the second half. I thought I was saving tires fine, but then I just fell off like a rock, and there was really nothing I can do, and I was just trying to hold on to third place there, and like I may have done some dirty moves there, but when the championship podium's on the line, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I looked at my tires after, and my my right front was at 46%. So don't know what I did wrong in the second half, but you live and you learn.
Yeah, well, nonetheless, congratulations on the podium tonight and overall a really good season.
Thank you.
Colton finishing in second in the race and the championship. Congratulations, first of all. What was your strategy coming into tonight? And like what was your goal to hold off Hunter for a second?
Goal. I mean, obviously try and finish ahead of him, like I said in pre-race, but try and match him and Dawson's pace tonight. I feel like was important, and I feel like if I saved the tires good enough, I would have had a good shot to race him and be up there with both of them. And like the first half, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun racing up front. It was really good, and I apologize to getting into Dawson all four. That's not how I race. Car got really, really tight coming off of four, but I'm sure it made it interesting for the broadcast.
Yeah, it was a really good race in there for most of that race, actually.
Yeah, save tires and try and finish ahead of Hunter. Hunter's he's stiff competition, and I'm really glad to have him on the team. He's been a very solid asset, and it's always fun to race him. Fun racing Dawson this season. Congratulations to him for the championship. It's really, really cool.
Thank you, Colton, and congrats on second.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thanks DJ and Erik for putting on the league. It's always fun to be a part of it, and can't wait to pop back into the next year.
And then Dawson Buchanan, your 9th win of the season. maybe now that the season is over, you can tell us what has been your secret to, consistency throughout the season.
I don't really know if there's one secret. I feel like the car itself really suited my driving style, just being super patient and knowing how to save tires, and I've just a lot of experience that I have doing that has really played into my wheelhouse. And I would want to say thank you to JM Motorsports and John Miles and everybody on that team. It's been super fun racing with these guys all season, and Colton and Hunter too. They've been super respectful on the track, and it's been a ton of fun. So yeah, I'm excited for next season.
All right, Dawson, congratulations on the win, another win tonight, and overall the great season that you had there.
Thank you.
All right, and then DJ.
Yeah, it's hard to believe we've reached the end of our 10th season of doing this. Really? 10? It's unreal how far we've come in such a short time. When we started this in 2022, and this started off, for those that don't know, this started off as just kind of something Erik and I did on Wednesday evening, and the name Wednesday Night Dash was just kind of, we went on Twitch for like the first time ever, and I don't know why, just Wednesday Night Dash came out of my mouth and it stuck. And 10 seasons, and we had 24 drivers start a race this season, which is a league record. And just the quality of racing has really gone up a lot this year. Where, I was hanging around top fives previously, now I'm trying to get into the top 10 and just struggling, mightily. But you know what? And that's just got to keep working, which, it's part of the deal. But I just want to thank everybody who's come out and raced with us throughout 2024, and everyone who's tuned in. Which I look at the statistics of who's watching, and I'm just like, I don't believe this. I can't believe this many people are tuning in. We're having like 100+ people tune into a race on just the YouTube stream alone. We had, I don't know why, but one week we had a dozen people from Malaysia tune in. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe they were in
like a watch party or something.
Yeah, apparently, so shout out to whoever you guys were in Malaysia. Thanks again for tuning in. And but yeah, we're gonna take some time off for the holidays here. We're gonna do some fun racing and some unofficial stuff to just try some different stuff out. But we're gonna pick back up on January 8th. We're gonna be back in the next gen car. I'll have the registration link open probably in the next couple of days. So if you want to get in and race with us next season, I know there'll be a couple people dropping out, but we're expecting most everybody back. But we still got room if you want to come race with us on Wednesday night. So head to frracingonline.com/WND, and all the information. We'll have the schedule posted. The league's seen it, but we will publicly post the schedule for next season here in the next couple of days, and we'll open the registration up. That you want to lock your spot in for January, we'd love to have you. So again, thanks to everybody, and Trevor, great job again on another fine season in the broadcast booth, and look forward to seeing what we can do in 2025.
All right, thank you, DJ, and thanks for hosting everything, obviously, and let me commentate for you guys.
Of course.
So, for everybody else tuning in, thank you for watching, as that will wrap up the final race of Season 10. And once again, thank you. Hopefully, we will see everybody again on January 8th for the beginning of Season 11.